Before I start this video, let me just say I love this book, Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig, and I love this book, What If by Randall Munroe. Those two books are amazing, and I will tell you more about them in another video, because I will be doing a video about a few books that I love, that I totally adore. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do a video about my favorite books, hopefully this week. Okay, so let's start this video. Haaii! Okay, so I just spoke Swedish for 15 minutes maybe, until I realized that I'm supposed to speak English. Sorry, vulnerability. So I might not always have the time to go and sit over there and discuss the topic I want to discuss, because I might be out with friends, I might be at work, I might be somewhere else. So I'm thinking I should just pick up my camera and start talking about it as soon as I have something to say. Or if I don't have my camera right next to me, I'll just write whatever it is I have to say down. I'm sorry I look so tired, and I'm sorry I have a pimple. But I've been out all day with amazing friends, and I've had an amazing day. So I'm just very tired, and I'm sorry my hair is such a mess. So I wanted to talk about vulnerability because I'm singing Paper Thin by Astrid S. I love her sound, I love her music, I love her voice. She is one of the singers I really look up to right now. So what I wanted to say, because I feel like Paper Thin is about being vulnerable, and as I said in my previous video, putting yourself out there, taking risks, letting yourself go, and being brave enough to let other people care, and being brave enough to open up, if that makes sense. I actually don't have a lot to say about the subject at the moment, but what I want to say and what I just thought about was that it's okay to try new things. It's okay to step out of the bubble and let new people into your life. It is okay to open up and talk about topics that you aren't really comfortable with. And it's okay to let people see the real you. Don't try to change yourself just to accommodate other people. I mean, if you don't fit in with them, you'll find someone else. And I mean, I've learned the hard way, and I'm going to be honest, that honesty is the way to go. You just have to realize that sometimes you have to be vulnerable, you have to be honest, you have to tell the truth, you have to open yourself up. I mean, friendship and, well, any other relationships, they require a certain level of vulnerability. I mean, it's not okay to hide behind masks and be someone you're not. It's a horrible thing to do, and you should never do that. It's not fair to you or to anyone else it might affect. I don't think there's any shame in being vulnerable. We're all vulnerable sometimes. I mean, if you weren't vulnerable, it almost feels like anyone who isn't vulnerable doesn't have anything worth fixing, any problems, nothing worth protecting, and that doesn't really seem real to me. It's not like people have to see through you, but at least give them something, because honesty goes both ways. If you're honest to a person, that person will be honest back, unless that person is a horrible person, and you wouldn't want that. Anyone who isn't honest with you isn't worth your time. By being vulnerable, when you step out of your bubble and start to see the new world, it might be terrifying, but it takes a hell of a lot of courage. I'm not saying that I have that courage, because I definitely don't, but I'm learning. Honesty was the first step, and trying to put myself out there, well, that's the next. It'll be scary AF, but it'll be rewarding, I think. Those new experiences, they are why life's worth living. I'm sorry for all the stupid cliches I keep saying, but this is the mood I'm in right now, so bear with me, please. The reason I'm talking about this right now is because I remembered a quote I read. I had uploaded it on my blog. No, I'm definitely not putting up the link to my blog right now, but it's a really old blog, and I found a quote over there, and it got me thinking. I'm gonna read you the quote, and I'm gonna end this video with the quote as well. So after this, I'm gonna sing Paper Thin. So the quote is by Melly, and in parentheses it says ambiguities. So the quote goes, "You cannot know strength unless you were once vulnerable. You cannot know strength unless you were once broken. One needs to exist to make the other true. I know my strength because of surviving what I've been through." If you haven't seen my last video, I have a new outro. Because I love pizza, it's going to be Pizzaout. And this is a pizza slice. So, peace out.
My heart feels like the sharpest razor blade. I really hope this won't give me away, 'cause I've been drowning here for days, like a watercolor about to fade. Every inch of me is there to trace. No secrets left here on my page. Underneath my skin I see a change. Blood races right up to my face. Bursting out, no I can't take it. You really wore me down. Read my mind just like I'm naked. There's no hiding now. I'm paper thin, paper thin, paper thin, paper thin. You make me feel like a piece of art, hanging on your wall just like my heart, making shadows even in the dark. I'm see-through but I won't fall apart. Bursting out, no I can't take it. You really wore me down. Read my mind just like I'm naked. There's no hiding now. I'm paper thin, paper thin, paper thin, paper thin, paper thin, paper thin, paper thin. Slowly you've been wearing me down, pulling up my roots from the ground. The way I feel so obvious now, 'cause I'm paper thin in love with you now. I'm bursting out, no I can't take it. You really wore me down. Read my mind just like